his leg. Sometimes the ones you spend the most time on are the ones that hurt the most. Just say, Marge. Maybe you guys don't want to see this part. They get so big so fast. Don't you? You go, you little monster. I fear there will be much cursing with this one. Good morning, you guys. It is very early again. I was awake a few times last night because our power kept going off. We have this real heavy snow, and poor Jess has an exam this morning, so she's stressed out that we're gonna lose power. And Mark's like, don't worry, I'll have the generator on standby. So what I was most concerned about is if it was gonna get too cold last night. Right now it's sitting at -5, feels like -9, and this barn holds its heat pretty good because there's enough animals in here right now. And also the snow, as deep and thick and tedious as it is, it also adds as a little bit of insulation. So it feels actually not too bad in here. It's only -0.1 Celsius. Now, I always find this time of day, like 4 a.m. is not as cold as 7 a.m. Make that make sense. I always find it's way colder when Carissa gets here at 7 than when I'm here at 4. However, I do sleep very hot, so maybe I'm still sort of warm when I get out here, and I'm dressed like the abominable snowman, so that could have something to do with it. But I want to make sure the hoses were not frozen. This is what I was thinking about like all night. I'm like, oh my God. So I just want to come out here and make sure this was okay this morning, and everything seems to be okay. We also, this morning, lost our little tube baby. So this is the one that yesterday morning came in at 4. I was gonna do that, I think it's called the Madigan Squeeze. I took Sunday night and sort of researched it. I found a few examples online. There was a really good one on YouTube, and she did it to a goat kid. So I was gonna wait for Chris to get here yesterday and perform that on this one. And when I got here at 4, it was already like splayed out, really cold mouth, and a watery mouth, which is usually not good for a lamb. So I wonder if there's something going on with that lamb. Usually, even my slowest, dopiest lamb to get on a bottle, usually by 3, like day 3 is about the latest I think I've ever had to wait for a lamb to figure it out. So I don't know. It's frustrating because I think I tube fed it for 6 days, 5-6 days. Yeah, sometimes the ones you spend the most time on are the ones that hurt the most. Those lambs are looking a little better this morning that I started treating yesterday for Joynelle. So fingers crossed we have got it in time. I do find that with Joynelle. Usually I don't fare too well, but I'm wondering if I'm too late finding it. So I'm hoping this time I'm not too late. Good morning. Just say, Marge. Just giving everybody a chance to eat. Hi, Dibs. Yes, you always have to be close. Bedded up the girlies. It's actually deceivingly, it's very dry back there, even though the snow sort of blows in a little bit. And then this stays fairly dry until we get a nasty wind that will drop some snow in here. But so far, it's staying pretty good. But the snow outside is crazy. Like, yeah, there's a water bowl right there. They obviously don't need it. They can just eat snow. Likely what they're doing by the looks of this. Beauty day. It's deceivingly pretty. It can be stunning. Yeah, a little bit of snow on that roof. They love it back there. Their little safe place. All right, go eat your hay. So my philosophy is if it wakes me up at night, I need to get it done that day. So in my case, this is what I've been stressed about, is keeping water from freezing. We're really good across the road. I just checked right now, and the barn is super warm. In fact, I had to open my curtains a bit because it's too tight. However, over here, it is very fresh. Yeah, we run heat cords on our hoses. This is the only time of year we have to run them, which is really nice. So I have everything set up. The one thing that gets just destroyed between birds and my feed cart and stuff are these insulated hose protector things. So I might run to town if the roads are decent. I think I just saw the snow plow finally go by. And just sort of fill in the holes here of the spots that are really wrecked. All right, I ran to town and got some new insulating tubes, I think you call it. And I'm just going to now insulate my hose. But at first I have to take off the old decrepit ones. We are insulated. Today, because my hair is so bad, without a hat on, it's just bad. I know a lot of you that watch my videos have some issues with my appearance. I'm not apologizing for it because it is winter outside. So I live in these, I want to take it off. I look like a drowned rat. So I'm just doing this to appease us both because I don't like looking at myself either. Anyway, I have a few minutes this afternoon in the nice warm house. So I'm going to take advantage of that and I'm going to do Advent with you guys. I'm trying to speed these up. Hopefully editing me is remembering to do that because I don't think everybody likes watching this part. But I've got a lot of emails over the last few weeks thanking me for the Advent calendar, and they said the only way they knew about it is because they loved following along last winter. So I was questioning whether I was gonna add this to the vlogs, and because you guys have been messaging me, I'm like, yep, this can be our new little tradition. We are on day 3, so let's click day 3. Oh, I really wish I had nails. Oh, I think we have another sheep day, so we're gonna make another sheep. My calendar is not in the original order that I wanted it to be in, but we're making do. And so that's why, like, day 1 we had a sheep and day 3 we have a sheep. And I'm pretty sure later on in this calendar you might have like 2 crafts that are exactly the same, back to back. So I apologize, but I screwed up putting these trays in, so it is what it is. At the end of the day, you don't know any different. I do. So we've already done this. So if you want to skip this part, you can. Or if you want to see me make a sheep again, then have fun. I'll play some music. We have another Advent calendar to open, of course. Miss Taylor. Oh, Taylor, I got nothing in that one. She's done. Okay, well, guess December 3rd isn't a good day for Taylor. Interesting. Oh well, tomorrow. That was funny. My break is over. I'm back in the barn. You may have noticed this morning I went ahead and fed Creep. I fed it out of the bags, which you saw me yesterday get a load of feed, so you'd be like, Sandy, why are you feeding out of bags? I had 4 bags left over from my last lambing group, so I wanted to get those used up because my barn is somewhat leaking a little bit and my bags are getting a little wet. Now, the feed is totally protected. They've got like liners in these bags, so it's fine. But I just don't want the feed getting stale. So I thought I better feed that out first. So that's the number 1 thing. Number 2 thing is like, Sandy, why didn't you vaccinate your bottle lambs? You're supposed to. Test. So I'm doing that now. And it is sort of nice to not be rushed. We can just take our time, not kill ourselves. So I'm gonna paint them as I do it. I also have my Gallagher to scan them. Oh, I forgot my needle. I need to get my needle. Okay, I have all my tools. My auto doser is not working, so that sucks. So I have to do it the old-fashioned way, but... little tuna. everybody. Tell them how much you've grown. Say, look how big I'm getting. They get so big so fast. Don't you? But all you do is eat. You eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Who's nibbling at my leg? Oh, hi, sweet. So we had a few more orders come through, actually today and yesterday. So I just want to get these packaged up. I haven't decided if I want UPS or Purolite or whoever to come tomorrow. It's supposed to be really stormy. I hate making people come to our place on these terrible roads in the middle of winter, but I also want you guys to get your stuff. We'll pack them and then I'll decide. I did have a comment come through today, I think, actually, and it sort of caught me off guard because I'm like, I'm sort of proud of what this is, and this was a big part of my life this year, and a really big addition to the sheep and the farm and the YouTube. It's actually a way of sort of blending it all together. And someone asked me, am I thinking about creating a YouTube channel solely for the merch and then just keep the farm YouTube separate? And here's my thoughts on that. I barely have time to service the YouTube channel I have. I cannot even comprehend starting another channel and doing other content. So how I've looked at my YouTube channel is whenever we try something new or do something new, I want you guys to be a part of it because you've been here with me, some of you, since day one, and you've seen how we've grown and learned and tried new things and failed at most of them, and just how we grow and evolve. And if this was just a completely separate channel, I guess our life and our farm and our business wouldn't really make sense. It'd be very, very disjointed, I think. So I've always made it my mission to include you guys in little sections of all aspects of my life, including my personal life, to a point, right or wrong. But I do find the whole point of the channel, my YouTube channel, was to get to know the people behind the farm. Like, so you're not so concerned about what we do for a living, but who we are as people. We're growing your food. And I think that's very important to know the people behind it, not just what we're doing, if that makes sense. I've always sort of been trying to build a community based on that, and not so much on today we're vaccinating, today we're weighing lambs, today we're lambing. Like, it's all great and it's good, and you guys have seen it a million times, and I guess that's the point. I don't like to sit still. I like to challenge myself. I like to try new things, and I've got some plans for the new year that I want to share with you guys, and that really clipped my wings a bit because I'm like, oh, maybe you guys don't want to see this part. And I was like, but I love watching other people run their business. So I don't know. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I guess if you don't want to watch this section of each video, you just skip ahead. Or I guess maybe I'll just lose a viewer. But yeah, I don't want to start like excluding things or building another channel to sort of disconnect off of this one. I want this channel to be very all-encompassing, and yeah, it was a lot of work to build this channel to what it is, and I don't want to start like creating all these little spin-offs. That's why I've kept my shorts in the channel, whereas when shorts first came out, every YouTube guru was like, keep it separate, start a new channel. And I'm like, no, like I don't have time to start another channel. I'm just gonna add it to mine. And if people hate me for it, fine. And what ended up happening is I got a new audience. So I have an audience, I think, that watches the shorts only, and I think I have an audience that watches the long form stuff. So I'm keeping it all together, and I'm just doing what I can do. I'm only one person. I do not have a team. I don't have an editor. Should I? Probably. But I'm also very embarrassed with all the stuff that doesn't make this. I do a lot of cutting. And yeah, so for now, I'm just gonna keep things the way they are. It seems to be working. A lot of you seem to enjoy the videos. So anyway, let's pack Hannah's order. I do a lot of rambling, but it's Vlogmas, so you get lots of rambling. Hannah's done. Good morning. The snow has been an issue all week, but on the bright side, it hasn't been windy. So Mark's been able to somewhat keep up with pushing snow and blowing snow, but it's been like a half to 3/4 of a day job every single time. And today is the first day we're supposed to get like really blowing snow, like winds up to 50 or 70 kilometers an hour. I'm just trying to take stock of all the things that need to get done that is harder with wind. So it's picked up, but it's not as bad, I think, as it's supposed to be yet. I grabbed the telehandler from Carissa here. I'm gonna restock the barn across the road with straw because just this weather just makes that barn really humid. And I also want to see if I can shut that door to the Golden Girls because the wind is directly out of the south and they're gonna get inundated with snow. Hello from the basement. We were in here a few months ago, if you do recall. I have been sitting on all our merch that was sitting at the fulfillment center in the US, and I just put it aside, put it in the basement in the corner until I had the bandwidth to deal with it again. And there are a few just odds and sods, a few hoodies that were like extra small and small, just some random sizes that didn't sell. And I was thinking about just throwing them on the website. Like I had a whole bunch of greeting cards made up. I closed the website down last year, basically right after Christmas. So this is stuff left over from last Christmas. I even found some dryer balls, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 bags of dryer balls. So, I mean, I've spent a lot of money on some of this merch, so it's like, ooh, I should probably put it on the website. These were very popular last year. I found 2 smalls of our cancer fundraiser. We did this for Jess last year. So the money has already actually been sent as if I sold these, and I thought they were sold, but I don't know if they got returned and I wasn't told, but it wasn't on my inventory. I found a full zip hoodie, which matches perfect to the ones I just launched. Got a couple red hoodies. These are mostly extra smalls, but I did find a few smalls of stuff too. So I think what I'll do is just do up some inventory and throw it on the website, and then it's there, and if it sells, great. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. It's not doing anything sitting in my basement either. So yeah, over the next little while, maybe I'll start putting these all in bags and getting them packaged up. I'm glad I came down here and just took stock of what we already have. Cinnamon, what are you doing in there? You need to go. Where you go? You go, you little monster. Thank you. That's really pretty. Mark's been making these 3D candle holders with the 3D printer. Candle holders with the 3D printer. So we got like little, what are these called?
Tea lights.
Tea lights that are battery operated?
I'm assuming so.
Isn't that cute? And your other ones. So pretty. Ooh, on the tree. The tree. Wow, what's next on the project list?
Snow removal.
Snow removal, that's not that fun. All right, it's advent calendar time. I just got in from the barn for another check. I'm glad I went out because there was a lamb with her head caught in a gate, and I'm not sure how she found that hole, but I had to fix the said hole. Anyway, we saved a life tonight, so yay for us. We are on day 4. So we're gonna start with oh my God, day 4 is a bust too. Taylor, that's 2 days in a row. However, I got 3 ornaments in on the first day, so I wonder if they all went over to number 1. I got 3 on the first day. But I don't know how it, like there's no, oh, there's a little spot it could have jiggled, I guess. All right, I think I got those all on day 1. All right, time for mine, and I'm going to need the tutorial for this one because it's, I believe, the sled. So it's gonna be hard for me. Saw that one. Oh. Okay. So we're doing a sleigh. It's really fast. Slow down. Okay. So I need to make strips. All right. I fear there will be much cursing with this one. Okay, let's see how she did this again. Since Mark and I have been snowed in, sort of, like we just have not got to the grocery store, and we've been craving like gingerbread cookies. I'm like, I don't have stuff for gingerbread cookies, but I have pumpkin. Let's see what we can make with pumpkin. I made pumpkin cookies. And I ate one already, and it was delicious, but I do have icing that I made, so I'm going to let these cool a little more, and then we're gonna ice them, and then I'll let Mr. Brock taste them and see what he thinks. He cooked supper, so I thought I would bake some cookies because we were both just really craving something sweet. We haven't gotten into our holiday baking yet, but soon, I think. I heard rumors. Probably when Jess is done exams, that'll be our celebration.